What's good, fam? Let's get into this reading right now. Okay. King of Pentacles wanted to fly out for who this is that we're going to be reading on today, and the Hangman. So this is someone who's stubborn. They're stuck in their own ways. They might be very successful in their own right. The King of Pentacles is someone who not only breeds wealth, they're the leader. These are the entrepreneurs of the world. The people who are out there that are, possibly the breadwinner in the relationship even. They oversee, and they're very stable in terms of wealth. Okay. But when I see that with the Hangman in reverse, that tells me, okay, they might have the money, but as far as just the emotional maturity, there might be an issue here. It looks like there's something that's going on and they just don't want to change their perspective. They're stuck in their ways. They're stuck in their mindsets, and it's getting in the way of your connection right now, whatever that is. Let me get a little bit more information about what's going on here. Well, looks like for you personally, they feel like, they're at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. In a way, I feel like this person doesn't really know what they want. The Two of Swords is like at a crossroads, has to make a decision. And the Nine of Cups is about, what they want, what they desire. Now it's telling me here that they want you. That's the Nine of Cups. So if this is currently where they are right now, they might be in a committed relationship with someone else. And whatever is going on over there, though, is not going great with the Hangman in reverse. They're not budging. They're not trying to, things aren't going well, and they're not trying to really work it out. We'll just put it that way. There's stagnation there. No one is listening to the other person. So the third party's not listening to them. They're not listening to the third party, and they got to make a decision. You're what they want, and they got to decide something. Now, I'm not going to guess. We're just going to let the cards say what they're trying to decide about. See what comes out. Come on, card. Come on, card. Don't want to come out. Okay, so I got the Six of Cups. So this could be a past person, someone that maybe you used to be involved with. You guys might be separated right now. The Two of Swords can indicate separation. They have very fond memories about you. They miss you. They think about the good times. They don't look like they focus too much on the issues, though. The Hangman in reverse is not someone who's going to reflect on, okay, what went bad? Why did it go bad? Why didn't things work out with us? They just want to be stuck in the good times. They don't want to think about the bad times. So that's something for y'all to be mindful of, especially if they try to come back towards you. Especially with the situation they're not happy with. They might want to come back to you because they miss you, and they know that when you are around, you make them feel good about themselves. They are very much in kind of a wishful thinking mentality with, the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups as it pertains to you. And a part of that is because they're not happy in the current relationship. Things aren't going well there. The Emperor, they have a lot of respect for you, especially if you cut them off because of whatever was going on over there or whatever they were doing to you. They see you, as the Emperor. You're standing your ground, kind of sort of cold with it, kind of like, look, it is what it is. I'm not changing. I'm not budging. I'm stable. I'm independent. I know what I want. And they have a lot of respect for you. If you pulled your energy away because you realize that, okay, I got to deal with the third party situation, they respect the fact that you pulled your energy away. Definitely. Why are they still attached to the collective's energy, though? What do they want? What do they want? Cards don't want to come out tonight. This person, I usually don't ever have a problem with the cards wanting to come out. So that tells me This person don't want you to know how they really feel. They do not want me talking to you and spilling their beans. So you may have had a relationship where this person was not expressive emotionally to you. It might have been all about the money. This might have been a person whose love language was buying gifts and doing things like that, but you maybe didn't get as much attention as you really wanted from this person. They may not have expressed themselves romantically to you. They're not a person who probably said, I love you, or, just express themselves in general emotionally often. This is a person who doesn't feel comfortable with those kinds of things. They would prefer to show you their feelings for you by way of, buying you things or taking you on a beautiful trip, or, you know what I'm saying? Getting you coffee in the morning, whatever the case may be. They'll do those nice things for you. But when it comes to expressing themselves emotionally for you, nah, they're not too great, at doing that. And really, I feel like this person feels, with regard to the situation right now, they don't have a lot of willpower really to come toward you, even though they want to. They kind of feel, strength. Upright is someone who feels, centered and in themselves and confident. Strength reverse, this person is not very confident. In spite of them putting on the show of the King of Pentacles, they don't feel real confident when it comes to you, that you would receive them back, into your life right now, especially for those of you who are definitely, no contact right now. This person here feels like they've lost their opportunity with you. The Three of Wands in reverse. I usually read cards upright, but if they come out reverse, I'll read it reverse. Upright, it's like hope for knowing that your ships are coming in. With the Strength reversed and the Three of Wands reversed, this person is not so confident that you're going to be willing to take them back. And I have a feeling, based on the Three of Wands reversed, that there was a time where you were open to this person. You looked at having a future with them and possibilities, and they chose differently. And they know that. They know that you're going to remember that they had an opportunity to build a future with you. They went a different road, and now they're afraid that if they come back towards you, you're going to reject them in the way that, maybe you feel like they rejected you. So they're afraid of that rejection. They wouldn't be able to handle it. They would not be able to handle that type of a rejection. What does this person want from the collective? What do they want? They want to throw in the white towel, the Five of Swords. They don't want to fight anymore. It's not worth it losing you, winning whatever battle they thought they might have won. There really were no winners in the end. They want to make amends with you. They want to tell you the truth. They don't want to, have any secrets anymore. They want to come out and tell you the real truth. Let me see, what is it? Yeah, they're hurt. They're really in pain about the relationship. This person hasn't really been able to process emotions very, very well. I find, based on these cards here, this person, they're just not very emotionally mature. Maybe they didn't grow up in a household where they saw, healthy love, or healthy relationships, and how people are supposed to communicate with each other to deal with adversity in a relationship, or to express love and affection. And I think this person, at the deepest level, they have really strong feelings for you. They want to come back to you. They want to say they're sorry to you. If they did put you in a third party position, like, they were with someone and then you met them and maybe you didn't know that, or, they had two people at the same time, they're really sorry about that. They want to come out and tell you the truth about everything. The Three of Swords definitely shows me separation here. So for most of you guys, you're not in contact with this person and they want to come back around to you. What's the advice? Spirit, what's the advice for the collective? I can't get these cards out tonight. This person does not want y'all to know their feelings. The Five of Pentacles. Right now, it's okay for them to feel like they're a little left out in the cold because the way they treated you. This person is going to have to understand what came to my mind is they're going to have to learn about loss. That's a line from that movie, Cape Fear. They need to learn what it's like to not have you in their life. They need to understand it's cold outside of your light. You know, when that light is shining bright on them, they're feeling good. You're the wish fulfillment. But when things are separated and you've moved your energy away from them, it's cold in that shade. Y'all shade is really cold. And this person is really in a lot of pain. So Spirit is just saying, you know what? Hey, it's okay. Let them, you don't do all the work. Let them feel the loss of you for a little while, and then let them come towards you, right? But right now, for most of you guys, they're in a relationship. I'm not going to tell y'all, don't mess with somebody in a committed relationship. I did my dirt back in my day when I was younger. I ain't going to hold y'all and try to judge people like that. But that karma ain't worth it, y'all. Trust an old lady telling y'all that karma ain't worth it. All right, you guys. Hope that message resonated with you. I always say if it didn't, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.